Hey everybody, Dan here with Thin Feather Fur Outfitters. Today we're looking at the new Bersa B1911. Nobody saw this coming. They introduced it at SHOT Show, but this is a first look with range footage, so let's get after it. Ooh, nice. The Bersa B1911 is an amazing handgun. I've owned it just for a short while. This is the only time you will see range footage with this handgun, at least currently, because this is just making its way out to the public. You may have seen SHOT Show videos and other trade show videos, but you're getting a little more with this review. This is the stainless model. They also make this in flat dark earth. They make another one with a very shiny slide mirror-like. They make a two-tone model. They make various 1911s, and it's all brand new. And I went with the stainless with the blue VZ G10 grips. It ships with one Mechagar 8-round magazine. Love Mechagar. They do a phenomenal job with their mags, and as you know, 1911s are interchangeable with their magazines. So you can put a 7-round mag, you put other 8-round mags. Mechagar even makes a 10-round mag. I have a couple of those. Those are really cool. Nice grip texturing. Love G10 grips. And then the flat mainspring housing, I have to believe, is 20 line per inch, as well as the front strap. When you grip this, nice firm feel on the pistol. It has deep cut slide serrations both in the front and rear for those that do press checks, and we'll show clear here. I do press checks. I like them. I think they're essential, as well as a ambidextrous thumb safety both on the left and right side, making it left-handed friendly, and the magazine release can be moved over if you are a left-handed shooter, and the ejection with the magazine is very strong. 5-inch government size. It's also a 70 series, which means the trigger is very light and smooth. Now I'm measuring this trigger right at 4 pounds with that reset right there. Love 1911s, and this B1911 made by Bersa did not disappoint. Now, if it has a trigger safety in there right underneath the slide, that many people will complain that it makes the trigger a little heavy, maybe not as crisp. The 70s series 1911s are most preferred by many shooters out there. That's the feedback I've gotten, and that's the experience that I've had. This has a tritium front dot with an orange surround and Novak style rear sights, and then you align that sight picture and that orange just jumps out at you like a fiber optic almost. Very nice 1911. Bersa does a great job with their firearms, especially their handguns. They've been kicking out some very nice stuff, and nobody saw 1911s were on their radar until they came out with these at SHOT Show, and I had to get my hands on one. Now, this is very smooth. It offers a lot. We don't have an MSRP at this time, but I love the way this shoots. Let's go ahead and roll through some of that range footage, and you can check it out for yourself. Bersa B1911 ships in this very nice case. It's thick, it's heavily padded, it's got a nice carry handle on there, double buckles, double locks, nice padded cutout right there, and I think that's a nice touch. It's a beautiful case. But this is made in Cartersville, Georgia, USA, so it's Bersa USA. We know Bersa to be an Argentinian company, and they are moving many of their operations to the U.S., and a lot of shooters find that advantageous. They say, I want to support the U.S. economy. Well, by purchasing a Bersa, a U.S.-made Bersa, then you're doing that. So that is a nice touch. It is Well, it has a GI style guide rod. And how do we know that? Because we don't see a full length guide rod there. So it has a GI style guide rod, very traditional, and that 1911 trigger breaking right at 4 pounds. I love that. One thing that makes this unique is that, and I have it right there, it's at quarter cock. You can put the hammer at quarter cock if you choose, and that may be fine for people that don't want to carry cocked and locked. They want to quickly charge it and you get a nice reach on that. Personally, I wouldn't do that. If I were to carry a 1911, I would carry it cocked and locked. Anyhow, here's a look at the internals so you can get a better look at what you are experiencing when you take this 1911 apart. Disassembled. There's the frame, ambi thumb safety, and we'll see the feed ramp right there. It is on the frame. And then looking at the slide, we'll notice that there are no safeties with the trigger, making it a 70s series. 416 steel. Look at those sidewalls with this slide. Very well built. Closer look at the forward and rear serrations. There's the tritium front dot. Here we have our barrel bushing, our spring cap, some people call that a plunger, and a GI style guide rod. Alright, and over here we've got the beautiful G10 grips. I think the blue is just a great touch with the stainless, and then the Metgar mag. The Bersa B1911 is made from 416 steel. It's a very heavy grade steel. Longevity, I have to believe, would be a real long time, probably one that you will hand down to your kids for generations. But it's a strong steel. It is fit very tight. There is no play at all, slide to frame, nothing. I have a nice microphone on here and you can't hear a thing. It's just fit very well. It's a quality made 1911. I believe that truly. And then when I took it to the range, I loved it. I thought this is great. I'm a big fan of 1911s, and this shot straight right out of the case. And I had no learning curve, didn't have to adjust anything, just equal height, equal light, and I was on target immediately. And I was 12 yards back. My targets are not, well, some are large, but many are very small, and I had no problem tagging the targets from 12 yards. And I think if I would have stepped back further, I would have been just as successful. So it offers everything that people like with the 1911 with some additional features, steps away from the traditional 1911, but yet keeps its same platform with the GI style guide rod, the way the trigger is, and the extended beaver tail, skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer, excellent overall 1911. I'm a fan of Bersa. I think they make some great firearms, and I think they're enhancing their line with their 1911s and many of the different models that they offer. Once again, Dan here with Fin Feather Fur Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.